Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy FRE$H Fresh. For once, I actually started on time. Like, it's been I guess 3 weeks I've been doing this, and I actually started on time. Police outside, but I actually started on time because I wanted to make sure I can get this all done and within an hour because this will be the last upload for the pregame to Toronto Caribana 2019. For those that don't know, Toronto Caribana is a thing that happens every year, and it's a big festivities for West Indians culture and celebration. Oh, somebody came in the room. What's up, man? But I'm basically gonna give people like 4 more minutes before I really get into detail. I'm setting everything up on the TV screen right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm setting everything up on the TV screen right now. Natty, what's going on, G? What's going on, bro? But yeah, I'm setting everything up on the computer screen right now so that people can get into everything. And what we're going to get into, I'll start talking about it in 4 minutes, a little bit less than 4 minutes. But I want to be able to give something for people to go back. Like I said in the last one, I make these live streams. I'm not really a live stream person. I only have one rule in my live streams, and that's I'll type it in the room just in case anybody else comes in the room. I only have one rule for my live streams, and that's please do not super chat or donate. Super chat or donate. Oh my God, I spelled that wrong. I did right. And that's the only rule I have for my live streams. I mean, we got 3 more minutes. I'm going to get right into it. Doesn't matter how many people are in the room. I'm going to get right into it. But I'm still setting everything up. That's the only rule I have on my live chats. Please don't super chat or donate. But grinding so I can travel planning 2020 right now. Yo, 2020, I'm actually I'm planning to go to Tokyo for 2020. I'm definitely going to Barranquilla Carnival. That's next year coming, right? Yeah, so 2020, and I actually have two of my friends who are going with me to Barranquilla Carnival in 2020. But Tokyo for Olympics is a thing also. Those will probably be the only two because Tokyo is going to be quite expensive. Barranquilla, not really that expensive, but Tokyo is going to be quite expensive. So, I mean, that's the way I do it too, man. I grind all the time. Like a lot of times I follow people in the chat room that I'm in, Ace Live. Shout out to Ace Live and B Dot and everybody in the chat room. HD chilling and Paiza Gringo, Jason. So yeah, I grind a lot, man. I work like 14 hours a day, and I own real estate, so that's how I get my funds. And it's just I got 2 minutes left before I'm gonna start with the thing, and I'll tell people what I'll start with in 2 minutes. But somebody else came in. But like I said, we're gonna go 2 minutes at 35. We're gonna start with everything. I don't want to mention anything before because if I mention it before and nobody's here, then I gotta say it again. But I'm gonna give some people some time. But yeah, so in this one might this live stream might not even be a whole hour because I don't have a lot to discuss, but I want to put out there so that you guys can see that I am giving you the information that I show you my black man's guides. You know what I mean? A lot of people I can't talk about everybody else. I won't say names directly, but a lot of people they give you a false narrative, and the issue with giving a false narrative, we got 1 minute left. The issue with giving a false narrative is that when you give a false narrative and you have a lot of popularity because people follow that false narrative because it's something that they want to believe, then when they get there, they don't have that experience and they wonder what will happen. They start to think it's them. They start to doubt themselves. No, I use the free version for both, for the fake GPS and the Bumble. I use the free version. I paid for the Tinder one because the fake GPS doesn't work for the Tinder. But yeah, you gotta to try that Bumble hack. Yeah, you gotta definitely it works. I mean, it's my first time even using Bumble was like last week when the guy Mr. Traveler told me. But yeah, I just set the location. I turned off Bumble. I set the location to Toronto, then I turned back on Bumble and it was in Toronto or wherever I did it. I actually did a live. Remember I did a live one last week. All right, so we're going into it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy FRE$H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. and we're getting into the final pregame episode of Caribana Toronto 2019. We're going to go into a couple things today, as you've seen in the title. We're going to go over the weekend passes. I'll explain what the weekend passes is in a second. We're going to go over the final vehicles that we got. Me and my friends got vehicles from this site called Turo that I told you last week. We're going to also go over the final 5 women that I got the numbers from that want to meet up. Like, I always book usually 3 because they might fall off. So I have 5, and maybe the 5 will fall off. I'll show you the pictures of them. And then that might probably be much it. And maybe answer any questions or anything you got to say. But we're going to get right into it with the weekend passes. Now, let me pick this up. All right. So now, what the weekend passes are for Caribana Toronto is something that is very, 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 very smart. Now, in Caribana, this is, the angle right here. You know the vibes. In Toronto, they allow people to buy weekend passes. What a weekend pass does is it gets you in different events. If you buy the events solo, if you buy the events, each of the events, there's pool parties, there's clubs, nightclubs, and there's the concerts. If you buy the event solo, separate, it's going to cost you way more money because each event is about $30 to $40. But when you buy the weekend pass, there are different types of weekend passes that they have. Now we're going to go to weekend passes so you guys can see this, right? And when you go to weekend passes, like I said, there's different types. I got to turn it sideways. No, I don't. Can you see it? Can you see? It's better that way, right? Is it better? I don't know if you guys can hear me, but if it's better sideways, I'll go sideways. All right. Now you have the cheapest weekend pass that you can get is called the Ultimate Weekend Pass, which is basically $100 Canadian. It's Canadian dollars. It's 100. Well, no, it's probably US dollars actually because I'm using my US app. So it's 100 US dollars, and basically that gives you an option for getting in 3 different events. For $100, you get in 3 different events. Now each event gives you free alcohol, and they have some food there. So when you pay this money, you're getting free alcohol and food. Usually you get to choose from daytime and nighttime events because during Caribana, they have daytime events and they have nighttime events. Daytime events usually occur from about, give or take, 11 o'clock in the morning till about 7 o'clock at night. And I'm going to show you a couple of daytime events and a couple of nighttime events in the mix. But let's first go over the different packages. So you have the $100 package, right? Then you have the $110 package, which basically you get you basically get different packages. I'm going to go over that. I'm just going to go from the different packages they have. They even have a $60 package, which is Friday and Saturday, depending on how long you stay. But the package that I got was this package. It's called the Daylit. It's called the Daylit Weekend Pass. Now, the reason why I got the Daylit Weekend Pass, when we got it, it was $175. When we bought it, it was $175, but now it's $200. Mind you, that's how packed it be. It's $200 now, and it was just $175 on the 16th of July when it went on sale. This package gives you 2 daytime events and 3 nighttime events. Now, mind you, Caribana Toronto is really only Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, it's over. It's OVO Fest after Monday. You know what I mean? Okay, see what up, man? So, so Caribana is usually only 3 days. Like I said, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's hella lit, man. I'm going to show you some videos from other YouTubers because I've been watching. I do a lot of research, man. I'm going to show you some research, some YouTube videos from other YouTubers about their Caribana, and you're going to see. But the thing is, off about like the 30 YouTubers I watch, about 90% of them are women. They're not a lot of men, and they're definitely not any black men. When I see one group of black men that was like giving a tour of Toronto for Caribana. But it's mostly all women, and you're going to see when I put it on YouTube. But right now we're going on this one. So the Daylit, it includes 2 pool parties and 3 night parties. One pool party is hosted by a celebrity, which to me, it doesn't matter because I'm not there for the celebrity. I'm there for the women that the celebrity bring. You hear me? I'm not at the pool parties or parties for celebrities. I'm there for the women that celebrities bring. So there's going to be two pool parties and 3 events. The major event is called Set It Off for. I mean, as far as hip hop wise, because there's also like events on Marshall Montana and things like that. But right now, like I said, it's $200. We got that one. We got the daily pass, right? Now, because I'm talking about that, we're going to go straight into showing you some videos from activities and pool parties there. This is from last year. Now I was watching it, so it should be under my history. Library. History. All right, so as you can see, I was watching a lot of these Toronto videos from parties. Now, this video I'm going to show you is probably not the most viewed video, and I can see why, but it's probably the best quality video to show. And it's this guy right here. No, it's not. It's my fault. That's actually not it. It's the one that says white boy. Where's that? Oh man, where's he at? Here you go. Video that was the only video with like quality thing, but there's a lot, as you can see, there's a lot of videos with women. There's women, they're showing their experience, but there's nobody showing the black man's experience. I mean, it's, here's one thing about black vloggers. Black men, we're not accustomed to vlogging. I'll say this. We're not accustomed to vlogging, especially if you're getting money. You don't got to be the richest person in the world. If you're not, how do I word this to be proper? Okay, I'm going to sound offensive. If you're listening and you're offended, my apologies. But it used to be lame. It's kind of lame when you're a man and you basically putting everything on video. Sometimes. But if you're trying to give a message to help other people, it's cool to me. So I would say do it no matter what, because you don't live here. You're not here to live for anybody else. So that's why I started recording, because it's been years and years where I've been recording, but you didn't put anything up there yet. But yeah, so that was basically giving you a little example of what Caribana is and what Caribana is going to detail. Like I said, I can go through more videos that I watch with Caribana vlogs, and like I said, this is one thing a lot of YouTubers don't do. They don't a lot of YouTubers don't show you. They don't research. They just show you what their experience was. And if you don't research, you don't give anybody quality experience. So now we're going to go to the final 5 of the women that I basically chose to hang out with when I go to Caribana. We got to check Tinder first, because we got to something like a new like or something. I thought it did. All right, whatever. So we're gonna start by showing you the 5 women whose numbers I got, who I'm going to link up with hopefully in Caribana. Like I said, it's a lot of women that's gonna be at the parties, and I never know what's gonna happen, but I like to be prepared, even if I'm over prepared. So let's go here. Let's go screenshots. Okay. All right, let's go screenshots. So this is actually a girl I met in Barranquilla. I met this girl in Barranquilla. You probably see her in the Barranquilla video if you watch my Colombian videos. But let's go. Where do we start? Right. So, oh my goodness, boy. Here we go. All right. So I was gonna hang out with her, but I'm gonna pass her because. All right. So this is one of them. Man, I'm trying to get a better angle on this right here. All right. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you guys. Without my MacBook falling over. I'm gonna try to get a better angle without my MacBook falling over, fellas. Let me see if I can put it down here. It'll be a little bit better. Can you guys see? Nah, not really. Let me try to bring it up a little bit. Trying to get a better angle so you guys can see without my MacBook falling over because that costs a lot of bread. All right, come on. That's probably the best I'm gonna get it without moving this thing back. But anyway, this is can I turn this way? This is I can, but it's not gonna look like. All right, so this is one of the girls that I talked to. And she kind of chunky, but I got her number, and that might be like a last of the top 5. This might be like a last of the top 5. This one right here, I got her number too. She might be like a number 4 of the top 5 that I'm gonna meet. This one right here, I got her number 2. God dang it, girls. I'm just gonna hold this thing here. I got her number 2. She might be like a number 3 of the top 5 women that I get at when I get to Carnival, because these are all the girls I'm showing that I got their numbers. I screenshotted them so I could show you that I got their numbers and I could remember which ones it was. And then there's the one from Bumble that gave me her number, and I'll show you her on Bumble because I didn't screenshot this one. Come on, Bumble. Trying to show you one on Bumble. Here she go. Where's she at? Why don't I have any service? I mean, any Wi-Fi. I hope you guys are still there because I don't have any Wi-Fi. I mean, oh yeah, I guess you guys are. It says no network connection. Okay, so let's go here. Other Wi-Fi. Oh my God, I gotta put the Wi-Fi back on. Oh man. All right, so let me just show you guys on Bumble from here, man. I'm just gonna show you guys on Bumble from my phone because that was hella first time that went like that. But you seen the other 4, and here's the other one. I showed you the other day, and I don't like doing this, but that's her right there. That's the number 5 one. I think I showed 4 or 5, but those are the ones that I got their numbers, and I'm going to link up with at least one of them, hopefully, when I get to Caribana. Now, the thing about going to Caribana is this, fellas. You can pregame. We did pregame for 4 weeks. You can pregame all you want to pregame. I may not meet none of them, but if you don't pregame and you don't meet none of there, like I said before, you waste your time. But I showed you weekend passes already. I showed you the you can if you just coming into the room and you missed it, you can always go back. This live is only gonna be like a 30-minute because it's the final one. It's the final live to my Caribana pregame, and I'm still sweating because I want to turn the fan off so you don't hear it in the background. But this is gonna be the final live for my Caribana pregame, and then the way it's gonna work is this. I have like 200 videos. So if you want to, in the meantime, watch the old videos in Barranquilla, Colombia, if you want to watch the videos from Cuba, not just the Black Man's Guides, I actually had videos of interacting, and that actually has more footage than just the Black Man's Guide. But after this video, I'm not going to post for it next week because next week I'm leaving to go to Caribana. Now, when I get there, one thing that YouTubers normally do is they want to show you work, and they want to they work. And they don't have a social. It's hard for them to have a social because you got to still upload stuff. You got to do all this stuff there. But me, I don't really kind of consider myself a YouTuber. I consider myself a regular guy who just films, because when I go places, I may take you with me occasionally. Certain places, like when I go to Caribana, I might do a live from the pool party so you guys can see how the girls look immediately. But most of the time, I'm more focused on the social aspect because I want to enjoy myself. Like, I think you get a better product when a person goes to a place and enjoys themselves and just has fun and then brings to you what they did. I think you get a more relatable content when I go to Cuba and you can't tell what's going on during there. You just got to wait. And then when you get it, you're like, oh, he really was like focusing on just having fun to see what it's going to be like, because that's what you guys are willing to do. That's why a lot of people come to watch the channel, to see what it's going to be like for them. And I don't want to give you like a guided show as far as, oh, I'm going to show this site. I'm going to show this site. No, I want to give you my experience. See, it's a difference this is another reason why I don't consider myself a YouTuber. There's a difference between showing you something and giving you the experience that I have through video. And I feel as though the reason why this black guy, the Black Guy's Guide to World Travel is connecting to a lot of people, because I've been looking at my page and man, these numbers look crazy. I mean, these numbers look crazy. But I think it only is crazy because it's relatable. And if I'm just showing you places, I don't think you're gonna be related. So you please bear with me if you, like I said, if you want to watch after this video is off, if you want to watch the 200 videos I got from traveling all over the world outside of the Black Men Guide videos, I'm telling you it's interesting and it's good. But I'm not probably going to upload another video that's if I do go live, I can't say I won't go live. It might be a pool party moment where I want to go live. It might be a wild moment where I will go live, but it won't be a long live, because I don't know what the Canada Wi-Fi is like and anything like that. But when I do upload one, because it's going to be, what is it now? It is July 22nd, right? And on the 1st of August, I'll be in Toronto. I'll get back on the 6th of August. That whole week, I won't be uploading stuff. I'll be editing everything the way I wanted to edit, like on my other videos you see. So you can expect another video maybe the second week of August, second to third week of August. But that video is going to be it's going to be an experience video. I don't know how to word it differently, but an experience video is basically you're going to see what I recorded in action. I'm going to chop it up. Like if you look at my video where it's in Brazil, I'm going to start off with something like that with the Brazil or on my page. Or if you look at one of the video when it says in Cuba, and I did a summary of all the stuff, it's going to be like that. And that's going to be probably the second week of August. Then after that drops, I'm going to do day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. And that's how I'm going to break down the Toronto trip. So you're gonna the second week you'll be able to watch that, and then those day 4s, and then the Black Man's Guide for Toronto won't come for another 2 weeks. The reason why I do it like this is because after watching those videos and after getting a response to those videos, I know what to talk about for the Black Man's Guide, like I did for the Black Man's Guide in Cuba, like the one I have in Brazil, like all the other Black Man's Guides, not just the live version, but the other ones. The reason why I was able to do that is because I went on those trips already. I experienced it. I see the comments people left, the questions and everything, so I was able to talk about all that. So I'm just giving you this update because, like I said, this video is probably going to be for another 8 minutes. Mel, what up? What's up, Mel? So this video is about to be for another 8 minutes, and I'm going to end it. And then, like I said, you'll get another video in like August, the second week of August. That's from the first one, but it won't be a Black Man's Guide video. It'll be a travel video, giving you my experience. I mean, another thing is a lot of YouTubers don't see what these are the reasons right now, because I got some time. These are the reasons why I don't know if I can be considered a YouTuber. A lot of YouTubers depend on YouTube. Me, I have other facets of income. So when I bring you a video, it's going to be from a more middle class guy's video, and it's going to be a lot of stuff that costs money. So I'm not expecting the average person to be able to go and do everything I do, because sometimes it's expensive. And this Toronto trip is going to be quite expensive. I'm just telling you real numbers off the back. I spent $400 for a car rental for the days that I'm there. I rented. You'll see what I rented. I'll tell you guys because you guys are listening. I rented a Jeep. The reason why I rented a Jeep is because I always had a vision of like 2 girls dancing out the. You know how the Jeep's at the top. 2 girls dancing on the Jeep. Hopefully, I can get that shot while I'm down there. And my other boy, he rented a Maserati. My other boy rented a 760. He rented a 760. So, this video, I'm preparing you because this video might not be as relatable as all my other videos. Will I ever do a pregame in Colombia? Primarily the black, brown areas of Colombia. Cartagena, Barranquilla, Choco, those are actually black areas. When you say black areas of Colombia, it ends up being where black people go. And it's the same thing around the world. Black people normally migrate to places that's on the coastal area or on where the heat's at. You know what I mean? So if you say when will I ever do a pregame for Colombia, I don't know if I would do it live. You know, I am going to Colombia next year for Barranquilla Carnival again, but I'm doing Barranquilla Carnival and I'm doing Medellin in the same week. I mean, the same 2-week period. So I'm taking like 2 weeks off of my job so I can do Barranquilla Carnival first and then do Medellin for like 5 days. But that Medellin might not be a black area, but if you ever seen Barranquilla, Barranquilla has a lot of African descent in it. It does. I will try to see if I can go to Santa Marta. I know I will I will go. I will make it on purpose to try to get to Santa Marta also because I went to Cartagena last time. So this time when I go to Colombia for Barranquilla Carnival, I won't go to Cartagena again. I'll go to Santa Marta instead and see if there's some black people there. Like you know me. Like if you see my other videos, even when I was in Cuba, I was black. I went during the Black Culture Week. Like I went to the actual place where they have they celebrate black African culture, not black, but they celebrate African Cuban culture, the African Cuban diaspora. Actually, I have a Afro-Cuban bracelet. Give me 1 second. I know it's not supposed to be on TV time, but I'm back. All right, try to make it fast. I actually have an Afro-Cuban bracelet because, like I said, looking for those Tatiana Alzo Solange. Man, yeah, she's a bad chick. I don't know if she this is Cuban money. This is the Afro-Cuban bracelet right here because, like I said, I do have more videos from Cuba other than the Black Man's Cuba guy. So if you go to Cuba thing, you'll see me going to the black area, him and black area of Cuba, and them explaining the Afro-Cuban culture and the religion and everything. You know what I mean? But it definitely is something that I do. I don't specifically. I am giving you the Black Man's Guide, but when I give you the Black Man's Guide, I'm giving you the guide from a black man. Because a lot of people was getting confused when I said Black Man's Guide to World Travel because they thought that I was only making this for the black man. No, I'm giving you a black man's experience throughout the world, not just for black. This is made for whoever wants to watch it, but I'm giving you my experience as a black man because, I mean, if you're a black man, then you can relate. You know what I mean? So, we got 3 more minutes before I end it. But like I said, if you're just coming in or you're just catching up, you can rewind the video and you get more information on it. Let me make sure I covered all the topics that I said I was gonna cover on my thing because I covered the weekend passes and I showed you an example of one of the events that somebody took from last year. I also covered the final 4 or 5 women that I have their phone numbers to that I'm going to try to meet over there. I think that's it. I covered the cars that we have, like I said, and I'm just telling you guys, we was mainly going because we're mainly going back to Caribana because I've been there 10 years ago, but we're mainly going back to Caribana because my friend is getting married the following week and he wants to celebrate his last days of freedom in Caribana, Toronto, because he remember when we went 10 years ago. So it's going to be pricey. And when I break down the guide for the black man in Caribana, I'm going to try to give you a way to not be as pricey, but I don't know. You're going to enjoy it for the experience. I believe you're going to enjoy it for the experience, but it might not be as relatable as I said to all my other places. All my other videos, I was economically doing it. Like I still have spent money on all my Black Man Guide videos, but I was doing it in an economical fashion, which for a middle class man was trying to do it. But this Caribana coming up next week, it's gonna be some wild stuff, man. I mean, like, yeah, it's gonna be expensive. So just bear with me and you'll enjoy it, regardless if it's not as relatable. It is relatable a little bit because I'm a black man and I'm from the urban area of New Jersey. So it's gonna be somewhat relatable, but it's gonna be something nice. But thanks everybody for tuning into these lives, man. There's a couple seconds left, and I just wanted to make this last one, and I remind you one more time, I'm not going to make another live I'm not gonna go make another video until about 2 weeks after I get back from Caribana. You know what I mean? Another. Let me word it differently. I'm not going to make another video until 1 week after I get back from Caribana. 2 weeks, because my friend is getting married right after we leave. After we leave Caribana, we coming back, and the following week he's getting married. So you may get one video, but then you won't be able to get the other videos until after the wedding. But the Black Man's Guide, the next and final Black Man's Guide for season 1, because this right here was just the Black Man's Live got multiple part ending for the end of season 1, because you guys got me to 1,000 subscribers in like a month. Like 2 months. I wouldn't imagine that. You got me to 1,000 subscribers in 2 months. But that last Black Man's Guide, that you'll be able to see the pre-games and you'll be able to see the final Black Man's Guide, will be at the end of August. That's end of August. That final Black Man's Guide is going to come out. But yeah, I'll make it happen at the end of August. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm going to sign out now. If you got any questions, you can leave them in the comments or the things. But wish me luck, man. And like I said, the only reason why I'm doing the live right here, because I really don't do live thing. Only reason why I'm doing the live is so that whatever happens in Toronto, Caribana, you then can go back and say, oh my God, I remember when he showed me that girl there. I remember when he told about buying those tickets there. I remember when he said he was getting these cars. And you can see now how I planned it, so that when you go somewhere, you can plan what you're going to do just the way I planned it. So it's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. Peace. And I'm out.